Let's make sure this is loaded. Nope. Nope. Still no. Load. There we go. Perfect. Finally. Yo, Chase, what's up, buddy? What's up, man? What up? What up? Yo, Colostrum, what's going on, man? Hopefully you guys are doing well. Fixing the lighting and stuff. 1 second. My Aspinall Gone video is now up. Yeah. Oh my gosh, get out of here. Son of a biscuit. Get out. Hopefully everybody's doing good. Of course, it's not loaded on this. Jesus. I've been waiting for hours. I'm sorry, buddy. What's up, Taryn? Hopefully you're doing well. Appreciate you. Put this to the create a post. We are live. Why does it look so much darker on my computer? Boom. Appreciate you guys. What up? What up? What up? Again, UFC 321 will be at 9 o'clock in the morning. You bet your ass I'll be live. I'll be there and I'll be Dobby. Not there in Abu Dhabi, but I'll be live. Yo, didn't think you would go live today. I'm live. I'm live. I also got Tom Asmus versus Cyril Gane up on the channel, and the entire main card will be out tomorrow. So I appreciate you. Been a rough couple weeks with work and all that bull crap, but here we are. Here we are. Let's make my screen a little bit brighter. Boom. Appreciate you guys. Today's later than usual. Am I tripping? It's a little bit later. It's 11:53. Not terrible. I don't care about UFC 321 card. If I'm being honest, the main event doesn't excite me at all. Yeah, the main event's whatever. I'm a little excited for it. I'm excited for Umar, Mario, Volkov, Almeida, Rakic, Alzamat. I think Rakic is not great, but Nasrat's a fun fight. Ikram's a fun fight. Rebecca's a great fight. Even the Al Sawada fight is good. I think Walker should be fun to see. Jose Delgado, Nathaniel Woods, an underrated banger. Chris Barnett, whatever. As that should be a decent fight. And yeah, what's your favorite fight on the card? My favorite fight on the card is probably Jose Delgado. That's probably my favorite fight on the card. The fight that I think has potential to be the best, Rebecca Klein. What's up, Alex? We're talking about UFC 321. Did you watch that Broncos Giants game? Yes, I did. Unbelievable collapse from the Giants. And the other fights on 321 doesn't catch my interest. Really? How does the main event not excite you? The 321 main event isn't all that, to be honest. Fair. I think it's gonna be much more competitive, so it's one to for surely watch. I think I'm very. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm very excited, which I almost did, but I'm very curious. Is the better word for it. I think Thomas may have been there in spirit. Seems like it, huh? Seems like it. I mean, the costly interception with 4 minutes left by Dart really hurt him, but yeah, yeah. I think the card is stacked with good matchups. Yeah, it's good fights. I mean, I think the worst matchup probably is Chris Barnett Hamdy. It's probably the worst matchup. You know, what's your opinion on MMA Guru Lucas Trio commentary? Um, I mean, I don't really have any opinion on it. I think Lucas Tracy's a goofball. I don't know much about the other guy. MMA Guru. I don't agree with clickbait stuff all the time. I think it's lying to your fans. But I mean, whatever he's doing is working. So whatever. Gotta be fun time he loses. You're damn right. Rest in peace to him. Yeah. Absolutely. He's great. Kashmir, you're an idiot. Mono, what's up? What's up? Would be even funnier if Jones fought Gabe again. Oh, Gone again, and if he beats Tom, that'd be great. That'd be great. I mean, John would never fight Gone again, but yeah, selling her soul, yeah, yeah. Football tonight was awesome. It was awesome. 100%. It was really good. Will RDR go to 205? No, I don't think so. I think he'll be just fine at middleweight. Um, yeah, just an off night. People also have to remember, like he was dominating the first round. He was winning the first half of the second round, and then Allen turned it up the back half of the second to the third to the fourth, and then there's that. So yeah, it is what it is. I just don't like fake people, and he just seems fake to me. And I truly believe something is going on. He probably did sell his soul. Fair enough. Tom Aspinall was the fastest heavyweight since Aspinall. What? And he basically is super heavyweight. I don't think Gon has the tools to deal with him. That doesn't. How doesn't he? He's the better striker, more technical striker, at least decorated striker, better movement, better footwork, all those things. The biggest knock on him is how is his takedown defense? Since Kane, well, I think Kane's way better than Tom. Tom might be a little faster and better, like boxing wise. But Kane's better everywhere else. I don't like fake people either. Yeah, yeah, I can't clickbait people because it just doesn't feel real. What if I don't say what my title says? Like I don't talk about the specific stuff. It just feels real rude to me. Archer says he had virus. Is it true or cap? I don't think Ritter, with all the experience he has, would say something like that if it wasn't true. People also have to remember that this was a short notice, a lot of moving parts and all this stuff after Fluffy got pulled, got hurt, and all that stuff. Again, Allen looked good. Whatever happened in the fight and all that stuff, I think Ritter will become back better. This will help him either way. No, that's what I said. Fastest since Kane. That's fair. Snakes in the grass. Yeah, this is a fake Twitter account. That makes sense. That makes sense. Makes tons of sense. People believe fake things on Twitter. Okay. What are you talking about? Get a job. What are you talking about? Not even close, sir. Not even close. Again, if you guys can slap that like button, super chats are always welcome. I'm about $50 from that $100 requirement to get paid from YouTube. Appreciate you guys. Tom doesn't even deserve to be interim champion. Like he is. He's beat nobody. He's 1-1 with Curtis Blades, which is terrible. And if he loses, it's gonna be so funny because he'll never have the real title. Correct. Can you read clearly? Clearly, idiot. And I'm gonna be talking my shit when he loses. Oh, you bet I will be too, buddy. You bet I will be too. Dana versus Muhammad Ali act. Well, what's my take on it? Uh, I'm I think the pay system. I don't think there could be much change on the pay system, to be honest. So I think with as many fighters as the UFC has on the roster, I think it's like 2,000. You can't pay everybody like you do, like a Connor, a John, those types of big names. Can't do it. So I think there has to be a layout. Also, I think like if you want to get paid, fight more. Fight more. John, what's up, buddy? What's up, man? What up? What up? Do you want me to just hide them if they start spamming like that? You can time them out. If they try to come back, then whatever. Get rid of them. I had a very lucky night. Bet Nelson fight to go the distance, which it did, even though the ref stopped it. But Mannon's fight to end via finish and bet Howland's fight to go the distance. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, the Manon fight was weird because like she hasn't had a finish since her first two fights in the UFC, and Jasmine didn't wrestle. She didn't close the distance. I made it very clear in my prediction she can't stand out in distance. And that's what she did. It was just not good. Not a good night for my picks wise. But it was a very, very weird night. Like you had Holland getting kicked in the nuts twice after kind of winning the first round, dropping Mike Malat. Um, I don't know. Very, very weird couple nights or couple fights. They need to book Imavov, Allen, and Fluffy versus Kyle. I agree. Best fights in the middleweight right now. Sure. Joe Rogan just picked up fake news from X saying Pereira had was in the first fight. Well, it's not fake news. His corner told Rogan, and no, it's not true. He did have the virus. And then I also bet the main event to go past 3.5 rounds, regardless of who won, because I felt that Allen's BJJ was being underrated too much. I don't think it was the BJJ part that I was underrating. I think it was the cardio and stuff of Allen, which, again, I just think Ritter gassed out quicker than Allen did. I think that's really what it was. Because Ritter was doing good, and obviously in the first round he dominated. Second round, he dominated the first half of that round and then lost the position and got beat up. Kayla Harrison, Nunez, Whitehouse. That's possible. I'm evolve Hamzat, Fluffy versus Strickland, Kyle versus Izzy. Interesting fights. I didn't win much money though because I don't bet with a lot. That's fair. Your dream Whitehouse card. God, probably. mm, Honestly, I'm gonna say Drew Dober, Dustin Poirier. Dustin comes out of retirement for that knockout streak against Dober. I'm putting it on there. John Jones, Tom, just because I want to see those fans get shut up. Or John Jones, Pereira. I'm cool with that too. Ilya Taporia, Islam Makhachev. Um, yeah. Oh, Mighty Mouse comes out of retirement to fight Marab. What you mean, as he didn't wrestle, LOL, she never had a chance. Well, she didn't push the pressure. She stood out in distance, was trying to jab. I mean, you watch her other fights, she's like immediately pressure, 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 not giving space. She gave too much space to Manon, you know. The Titan losing ruined my day. Yeah, I'm sure it did, but it was some good football today. It was awesome football. It's fake news started by, and that's just not true. It's just not true. His corner did. Glover Teixeira, after the fight, talked to Rogan and told him that. I really hope they do Oliveira and Holloway next. Me too. I hope so. Colostrum, that sucks. Izzy versus Sean to complete the trilogy. So then it goes back to me because Hamza should fight DDP in the winner if I'm involved in Fluffy. What? Dan Hooker beats Armin somehow. Would they give him a title shot too? He should. Him, Gaethje, or Patty, who would have, or would they do a title eliminator? Well, they could. I mean, Gaethje already said he's not fighting anything else except the title. So, besides, no reports shown of that you need 1 year to recover from it properly. Okay. How does a team you like losing a game ruin your day? You were never getting paid. Never part of absolutely zero consequence of your life. Well, because if you're a team and you like players, you want that team to win. If they don't win, sucks a little bit. What? Now it's rumored that Patty could be fighting Taporia at 324. I like it. I hope he does. Depending on what Fluffy's injury was, do you think he still could have beaten RDR even while injured? Well, if that RDR showed up, yes. Yes. But also, he was dominating Allen in that first round. Like it wasn't even a competition, and then he got tired. I don't think Mighty Mouse would come back to the UFC even if he came out of retirement. I agree. I'm just saying. Just excuses like Ankalaev, Rob excused in 2 second fight. Gaethje might as well retire. Well, I mean, you watched that first fight. Pereira defended every takedown, lost a decision, but defended every takedown. You see the second fight after he said he was sick and had her hand, and he goes in there and destroys him. Hmm, okay. Who should Poetan fight next? Olberg. Is he Strickland trilogy? What? Yeah, they've only fought one time. Also, why would DDP fight Hamza? If Umar wins this weekend, the champion is going to be denying the fight. He's going to be calling for Cheeto Vera next. Dude, Cheeto Vera, not good. Not good. Wow. I did not think he won that fight this weekend. I thought Zahabi won. Obviously, they gave it to him, but he didn't look good. I'll tell you that much. He did not look good. And honestly, like besides the knockdown, Cheeto really didn't do much. The knockdown's the only reason why he got that second round. Without that knockdown, I thought Zabi won before and after that. I've seen these excuses many times from these fights. 80% are not true. Okay. I mean, okay. I guess believe nothing then. Clearly, there was some truth to it. This is the first year that the UFC hasn't come to Utah. What a shame. Maybe a fight night. I hope they do it next year. I thought they should have done Henry versus Cheeto. Who would you have winning that? Henry. He has more output. He's constantly pushing the pace. Unless Cheeto can find a shot to hurt Henry and put him away, which no one has besides Mighty Mouse, I think Henry would win. Besides, Glover was notorious for making excuses for losses versus. Okay, I mean that. No, that's not true. Again, if you guys can slap the like button, it helps out the channel so much. Talking about how Tom Aspinall is going to get his butt whooped on Saturday. Excited for that one. I'm excited for that one. Besides, Glover's making excuses. Whatever. Whatever. Anyway, still crying. Yep, still crying. Again, super chats really help out the channel. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, TJ. Gaethje might as well retire because he's not getting the title shot next because it's looking like Patty is. God, I hope he is. Blank is okay. Do you think the Prime Henry could beat Marab? Prime Henry? Yes. Yes. Yes, I do. Ilya will never fight Armin. I think he will at some point. I'm praying for the guy in the chat who bet 25K on Aspinall. Yeah, me too. Elite, buddy. The Henry that beat Demetrius? No. Because if you watched that fight, I thought Demetrius still won that fight. Close fight, but I thought Mighty Mouse won. Not that Henry. The Henry that beat Marlon Moraes. Yeah, that Henry. The Henry that beat TJ. The Henry that I mean, I think anybody would beat TJ that day, but yeah, Henry beat Cruz. They think it was Tuesday. 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 For what? How? I agree. Taporia isn't gonna happen. I think he'll fight Armin. Could CM Punk beat a ranked bantamweight or flyweight? No. No. I could beat CM Punk up. Henry can't lose to Talbot. Talbot has overrated striking. That's just not true. That's not true. Will Henry beat Talbot? No. I think Peyton wins because he doesn't wrestle. I think if Henry goes in there and wrestles, he wins. Just like Islam Taporia isn't gonna ever happen either. I disagree. I think that fight happens. I think that fight happens. I think it's Taporia going up, which could cause some chaos, but I'm giving an award out tonight to the dumbest person ever on YouTube in the chat, and that goes to you, John. John, what did John do? John didn't do anything. I'm picking Henry. Ooh, okay. I think Payton's too smooth with his striking. I really see his knees landing on Henry. Imagine Taporia Gary. Gary, that fight doesn't even make sense. John didn't do nothing to Chase. What did John do? Wrong person? Yeah, wrong person. But honestly, tell that shit to leave me the fuck alone. Uh-huh. Be honest. What are you talking about? Whoever put that on Tom. Oh, elite. Long stocking? You're something else, buddy. Let me tell you. Something else. Something else. Who you got, Patty versus Ilya? Ilya. I think Patty could give him a hard fight, but Ilya. A lot of people sleeping on Malcolm Wellmaker, new opponent, but I disagree. He's no easy fight for Wellmaker. Like Wellmaker's the guy he's fighting and has good boxing too. Oh, Cody Haddon. I like Cody Haddon in the line. I do think the power could be a lot for Haddon, but he's gonna make that fight a scrap, especially if it goes 2 to 3 rounds. You like passion? I lack passion. Is that something that I lack? I don't think so. Taporia would reach till Gary belt, even if beat Islam, he has no okay. Sorry, I thought that was John. No, 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 it wasn't John. Would you clap King and Clark? Oh no, that's not me. Robert, yes. What? I lack passion? Like, okay. It's the first time I've ever heard that before. Hamza versus I'm Evolved. Your thoughts? Do you think he has a chance on the feet? Yes, of course he does. Of course he does. He's a good grappler too. You look passion and clarity. Really? I don't think I do. I'm lost. I know exactly what I'm talking about. What are you talking about? I've lost so much money on the past already. Definitely never gonna bet 25K on a fight. Agreed. What happened with RDR? Did he just gas? I missed a little of it. Yeah, he gassed. He gassed. People saying Wellmaker is gonna run through old boy with ease. I disagree. Oh, I disagree too. I disagree. No discipline, guys. Do I have no passion? Am I lost in these conversations? Especially when the odds for the fighter are like minus 400, meaning if you wins, you only win like 4K in profit. Yeah, you have to bet a lot on minus 400 to win a good amount. Who do you think wins Aspinall versus Gone? Well, I have a prediction video on it. I talk about it, and I have Gone. I think Gone wins. I think Gone wins, bro. I'm a what? Hamza clowning or the RDR. They got a chance. Fought 5 times this year. Should take a break. I agree. You think Dustin comes out of retirement only to fight Drew Dober? When the fight got booked, I thought Cody Haddon was the other Australian Colby Thicknessy. Oh yeah, not that guy. Cody Haddon's a monster. He's really good. Does get hit a little bit too much and does get tired as well. He's very susceptible to body shots. Oh boy, has good stand up. Yeah. Nothing behind the eyes lacks passion. Guys, please give me clarity. Do I lack passion in these conversations? I feel like that's craziness. Craziness. This guy needs a haircut? No. Wilmaker's 31. I thought he was younger. Yep, 31. You got Alex or Jones? John Jones, baby. He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. I actually think Gon is a tricky matchup for Tom. I kind of want to agree with you. Let's go, buddy. Make sure you guys are slapping that like button too. Sean O'Malley, Sanhagen should be next. Okay. RDR Kyle. That's an interesting matchup. Can you No, not gonna happen. Bilal said he smacked Usman during the podcast shoot. I guarantee he didn't. Just so how bad Robert would agree is he lost a split decision. Some people thought why Robert won. That's not no. No. Happy for Wallmaker went from being a welder to a making bread. Yeah, for sure. Someone dropped the passionless meatball on a dirt carpet. Now look at him. Undisciplined lint covered in meatball. Like Molly McCann. Okay. I'm from UK. Do welders make more than UFC fighters there? I don't think so. Mike, as a man, why are you judging the man by his appearance as a little there? That's a little there, bud. I heard it's 60K per year. Somewhere around there, yeah. What's your costume this year? I am not trick or treating. I'm way too goddamn old for that. Way too goddamn old. What do you do? Has MMA Guru done any martial arts or just intellectual at watching MMA fights? Yeah, I think it's that. I don't think he's done. I think he's sparred with DDP and stuff, something like that, like training, of course. But the Wood Hart has more personality than you. Okay, a little weird there, bud. Dustin Poirier will do work on him. I think so. But Dober's fun. Fluffy beats them all except for Hamza. That's fair. I mean, what's your day job? I work for an aerospace company. It's not as good as it sounds. Do you think Cheeto got robbed? Absolutely not. Zahabi won clear as day, rounds 1 and 3. Dominated most of round 2 as well, besides that fucking um knockdown. Besides that knockdown. I didn't think that fight was close. Robert Ross got a crush on you, bro. He's your sick since the start of your stream. Yeah, right. That's cool. You may be a smart kid. No, I'm not that smart. Long hair, right? What? Doesn't make sense. Is it like a factory? Yeah, it's a factory. It's a factory. Vince's Oliveira versus Corey Sanhagen. Let's go, Oliveira. Are you related to Ted Bundy? What? What? Will Volk hold the belt for how long? I think I'll have it for a little while longer. How about the chest? No. No. What do you say it was called? I'm not gonna say what the place is called, but it's an aerospace company. Like I remember one time some guy told me, "Dude, the way you look, ain't no females checking you for you. Like as a man, why are you judging the man's appearance? You don't find that weird, bro?" Yeah, that's weird. That's weird for sure. Hot take: Volk will lose his next fight. Depends who he's fighting. Depends. I think he can beat Lerone Murphy. I think he can beat Mobstar. You know, I don't know. I don't know. So I don't think Brendan Allen should have the next contenders. Like I don't think he should fight Hamzat next. I don't think so. Volk versus Marab super fight. That's a great fight. I think Marab's cardio and output might be able to win that though. Even if he fights Mavzar Laron or Diego, he is losing. If Yair then will win. No, Yair is trash. You already beat Yair once. Do you think Aaron Pico is good or just flopped in his UFC debut? Lerone Murphy is good. I think Aaron Pico is good. Also, he was beating the shit out of Lerone. Good body shots. I think dropped Murphy early in that matchup. Just got too aggressive. Marabo beat Volk. I think so. Dave Martinez versus who next? We just beat what? Rob Font. There's a lot of matchups there. I'd say Gene Matsumoto. I'll say Gene Matsumoto. Like I don't care about women judging my appearance, but other doing it is strange to me. Oh, it's strange for sure. Oh, it's strange. Rob will lose his sixth defense. Okay, okay. I think he beats Jan, and then we'll go from there. I think he beats Jan pretty clearly. Pretty clearly. G Matsumoto don't deserve a ranked opponent right now, in my opinion. I thought he beat Rob Font. It was a split decision. I thought he beat him. I definitely disagree. Did you know that Islam beat Zabit Sambo? I did not know. That's great. Probably Umar rematch. His fifth defense will be Pantoja. Okay, okay. I like that super fight. Action star who can probably fight in his prime. Choose Jackie Chan. I'd say Rob Van Dam. I'd say Van Dam. Ooh, Michael Jai White as well. That'd be sick. That guy's awesome. Ooh, awesome. Chuck Norris with real kickboxer. Sure. I don't either. I just seen it today. Yeah, that's cool though. If Pantoja beats Van and Marab, he is the greatest, then greater than DJ on the GOAT list. I think the consecutive thing means a lot, but there's an argument for sure. That showed you how good Islam is. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, but Dave Martinez deserves a fight up the rankings. He should have to fight an unranked opponent, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean that's fair. Wesley Snipes, that's another one. Um, let's see. What's his David Martinez? Oh my gosh. Martinez. Okay, let's see. Beats Rob Font. It of course doesn't have his freaking ranking. Does it have it for Rob? Nope. That's great. 38 years old too. Um, uh, Bantamweight. Okay. Um, let's do David Martinez. Jesus. Let's do David Martinez versus Kyler Phillips. Yeah. Prime Kung Lee. There you go. Yeah. But Marab is arguably greatest by BW. Now Pantoja beats that while lost DJ the greatest, by the way. Okay. Bantamweight. Did you see where Khabib said he only needs 6 months and he could be ready to fight again? Do you think he could be the champion right now? It just depends on who he's fighting. Bruce Leroy. MMA Talk Nice. Appreciate you. No shot Allen next for the title. I hope not. Nice beard, brother. Appreciate you. David is 11. David beats Kyler. Oh, David beats Kyler. You could do Kyler. You could do Air Jordan, Montel Jackson, Daniel Marcos, Ayman Zahabi. Um, if he wants it, he could take Song Yadong. I mean, DJ lost. Cruz Pantoja wins versus Marab. Okay. Khabib fights Ilya, who wins? Ilya, power. And still a good grappler. He puts everything better together. Pantoja, DJ, if that happens, that's fair. That's fair. I think DJ would beat Pantoja because Pantoja does get tired. And I think DJ's, I mean, his game plans are incredible. So, oh, fuck. God, man. Khabib 100% beats Ilya. Whoa. That's crazy. I think he should go up to 135. I mean, he has several title defenses. I think he is the biggest threat to Rob. To Rob. I think DJ would lose a split. That's fair. Good evening, sir. Are you in what? An apple? Do I like apple pie? Sure. What do you think of Ryan Gondra? Why do I not remember his name? Who is that? 8-1. Um. Oh, Trent Miller. I do remember him. I do like him. I like the weight that weight class he's in, middleweight. I think he seems a little small for some reason. I don't know why. 6'1", 74.5 inch reach. That's not bad. But for some reason he seems small to me when I'm watching him in there. I don't know. It's a very interesting thing because he's fought nobodies on the regional scene. Um, Jesus. I mean, I'd have him fight Eor Potiera, Bellato, somebody like that. Sweet, I'm beating him right now. Okay. I think Khabib beats him if it goes to a decision. I think Ilya would be able to get up. Okay. I got a weird feeling Van is going to beat Pantoja. Fair. I just think Pantoja's grappling is going to be too much. Help Gordon. Okay. Feed him to Shara. All right. Remember that dude that went to the tough house just to get didn't make weight or fight, just went to check by a doctor to put a tube. I do not remember him. Fluffy would have finished RDR, possibly. All right, Tristan. Mr. Random, hi. What's up? What's up? Again, super chats are always welcome. They make sure your messages get read, just in case I don't miss them on accident. Also, sick beard, dude. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Gil, sup? Sup. I love your beard. I'm also a small content creator. Appreciate you. I can't grow that dude. I'm sorry, man. Kevin should stop fighting. I disagree. He dropped him a lot in that first round, and and then got kicked in the nuts twice. So that's it. Changed the whole game plan after that happens. Curtis Campbell versus who next, dude? Who is this? You're throwing names out here for some reason that I'm not remembering. Curtis Campbell, Pink Panther, 8-0. I don't remember this guy. Yeah. What is he seen? September 30th. I remember this. Yeah, he's fun. I'm not for sure who he should fight next, but yeah, you're weird. Yeah, his nuts were killing him. I like your painting. Appreciate you. You're good, Tristan. Do you think if you went up to 135 and got a immediate title shot, he could win or the title there? How do you see that? Uh, I think he would do very well up a weight class. Would you rather live in a world that has important questions that can't be answered, or live in the world with illogical answers that can't be answered? Jesus, crazy. Okay, Kevin Vallejos versus Marcial Barboza. I like Barboza. Fall of the Fighting Nerds 2025. No, no. I mean the fighter that had the worst showing was what Ruffy. How bad is Bo Nickel? This has nothing to do with Bo Nickel. Bo Nickel is just not good. Crazy Holland isn't interested in fighting for belts. He's just there for a check. Well, I don't think anything like I don't think that's true. I think he, of course, likes money and stuff, but people have to remember he got kicked badly twice. And my lad's like, I hit him in his hip. Nah, man, you didn't. You may have tried to, but you did not. After the really, really hard, right on the cup area, he may not have been completely recovered from that one. Changes the whole game plan. Remember, before the cup shot, Howland was doing well. What crazy? Okay. Chase with the 9.99. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. I am the most nefarious. Okay. Derek Lewis versus the winner of Aspinall Gone. I hope so. That'd be sick. Again, I appreciate you, Chase. Thank you so much, buddy. Helps that out so much. How do you I mean 39, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. I can't believe the ref didn't take a point from Mike Malott. Yeah, you're correct. I thought it should have been 2 points. Again, I think every time you kick someone in the nuts or eye pokes, should be a point. Yo, what's up? What's up? I'm gonna upgrade my membership. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you, buddy. I also got 4 videos coming for you. Me personally, if I'm not fighting for belts, I would never become an MMA fighter. I wouldn't be the one of those who just fights for money. I'll just retire. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. But it's also like you could say that until you get close. Like I'm just fighting, but if you go on a streak, you're gonna potentially fight for a title. You know, I'm gonna do the 29 a month. Jesus, Chase, I appreciate you, buddy. I appreciate you. You need a haircut. You need to mind your own business. How about no? I won't. How about that? How about that? You need to shave? No, I'm good. How about no? How about no? Terrible, everybody ain't rich. Some fighters really need the money. Fair enough. Danny, what's up? Are those UFC Jiu-Jitsu's two leagues a joke? I hate them. Hate it. You need a real job at Arby's. Yeah, that's a real job. That's a real job for sure. I mean, I work every fucking day, so it's like I do work at something like that. So, Tara, what's up? Yeah, Yayan, Yatham. No, These trolls are something else. You're correct, Taryn. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. How will Dylan Danis do in the UFC? Well, he's never going to the UFC, and I think terribly. He's a good grappler, but his striking is awful. Awful. I wish I could see how long I've been supporting you. I'm pretty sure. Channel activity. Joined 1 year ago. 1 year ago. Appreciate you, buddy. CM Punk makes UFC return. It said it in his IG. No, that's not true. That's why you got to have another adventures outside of the UFC to make money. It's not just rely on the UFC. Correct. Unless you can fight all the time and you can make a lot of money. That'd be crazy if he was coming back. I know I've been supporting you longer than a year because I have memberships for 9 months. I mean, a year's 12 months, dude. Mr. Random. So, because guys like Gaethje are set for life, he doesn't have to fight anymore. He just chooses to, for sure. I hope that was worth it, buddy. See you later. New here, nice to meet you. Appreciate you. I'm decent. I'm here. Tired, worn out. Go back to fucking Never Land tomorrow, but whatever. Like rat, appreciate you. What are my superpowers? I don't know. Is the 12 downward elbows good? Yes. I know you I know you more. I think you would be a cool guy. Okay. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Colostrum made me second guess myself. Like, that I is that wrong? No, no, I'm pretty sure that's correct. There will be I mean, no, no. I've been watching Joey since May 2022. Damn, damn. Okay, Tyler. Hope it was worth it, buddy. Come back another time. You were right. It was just funny the way you said it. Okay. Why everyone in the UFC has injury excuses after losses? Definitely not everybody. I think Hernandez versus Adams. Adams too? Adams. I'm so confused for some reason. I've been seeing posts on social media about how Brennan Allen was walking out. Some dude showed a strange photo on his phone to the camera. Did you hear anything about it? I seen it when I was live. He put his phone out and it was like this. You could see it. It was weird. It didn't register until he took it away because I caught it as he was moving it. Yeah. Just rewatched Diego Sanchez versus Carl Parisian. Pretty dope. Good fight. What the fuck are you talking about? Okay. See you later, dude. Jim Miller should have shitloads of money. He shouldn't be fighting anymore unless he wants to. Unless he wants to, you know, like Frankie Edgar shouldn't fight anymore. But if he wants to, whatever, whatever. That's so weird. What do you think the photo was? I'm looking at it, but I can't figure out what it's showing. It seemed like it was showing a girl, which was weird. Um, yeah, I don't know. It was weird. You said RDR will beat Hamzat. No, I didn't. That's the opposite of what I said. I never said RDR would beat Hamzat. The dude's coming. I meant Hernandez versus Allen. No, they've already fought. This will be the third time. They've already fought twice, and Hernandez won both. So, all right. Well, I have a bunch of videos coming out tomorrow early, so stay tuned for that. Members, you get those earlier than that. Actually, we have them now. If Tom loses, what does he do from here? Probably fight the winner of Volkov, Almeida, Derek Lewis, possibly or potentially. Yeah. Miller isn't fighting for anything though. He's not getting his title shot anytime soon. Yeah, for sure, for sure. But I do appreciate you guys. I'm tired. Um, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll do a try to do an extra longer stream for you guys tomorrow. I've been putting out shorts. Stay tuned for that. I appreciate you. You think no, it's weird. 322 is going to be insane. Yes, it is. I'm excited for this weekend too. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. I will be live. So make sure you're there. I appreciate you. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.